Welcome back, everybody, to part 3 of Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. When we last left off, I think it's been... How long is it? It's been like
20 months.
It's been like a year, hasn't it? I don't even remember what we're doing or why I have a machete that's freshly sharpened. I honestly forgot I had this game.
You remember Felix?
Felix? Who's Felix?
The guy we're cutting up.
I don't remember that. How do you remember that? Doesn't matter. Let's go. Okay.
Mini games consist of
I know.
parts.
Oh,
Bro,
shit. Press the space bar.
Space bar to stop the pointer well over the point target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area and not the end.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
Ready.
Away we go.
Oh.
Slice.
Perfect.
Oh, did you get that meat? Nice.
Sliced it up. Oh. Perfect.
Bro, what I feel like it was kind of yummy though.
I'm so good. Ugh.
Damn,
It's getting
bro.
harder. Dang.
You know, what I see
Shit.
is terrible.
Flawless. That was possibly the sexiest thing I've ever seen that didn't involve a dismemberment. Maybe we should skip dinner.
Settle down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And remember, Belton, don't show all your cards just yet. You don't want them to expect anything.
Dinner is finally served.
For real.
The sounds especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving the food behind them.
Or nasty.
I don't remember. I do know Felix is one of the characters. I don't remember which one.
Which one? I don't
Oh,
know.
Felix is that guy from the pinball guy chapter.
But like,
He's the survivor for the pinball guy
Oh.
chapter.
oh, that guy's awesome. That's my favorite killer.
Oh,
Should
we're
be in this
talking about
game.
Felix. We're eating him, I think.
Yeah. Spirit Wild doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean,
Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this a perfect night.
well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash that stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Belton. Number no number two. Wait, what? Oh, one less thing to think about in the afterlife.
Oh, I get it.
Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in the spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think the digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating, and they don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull!
Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirect.
Yeah, she's right, Belton. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But... the seagull...
Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points.
Seagull was not the right option. I swear.
You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Oh no. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. Oh no. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. You did have that one drink, though.
Sure.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there aren't even any wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Great. So fun.
Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you start. Am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here?
I thought it was going to ask me about ice cream again.
Yeah.
Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give up to the Ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've had many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I really did not like. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. For the choices might be yours to make. But they're mine to reward.
That's deep.
Yeah, like the ocean.
Oh, for real.
And if you want to truly succeed in this place, you'll need my help.
Okay. So. Oh. Right.
Look at
I
the
was
the hunter
passed
holding
out.
your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth.
The whole scene made me forget that I was passing out dead.
Oh, good, you're awake. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for who I am.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe capable of crushing you a little bit, but because she's
Beautiful.
yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate the fact that, not said out loud as a single word, like some creep.
Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Oops.
Nicer cut.
My bad. My bad. Is there a back button?
There probably is somewhere.
Oh, too much work.
Nope.
Did you make it yourself?
You're the first person ever asked me that. Yeah, I did.
What is up with the music change?
We're now to question. You're no longer dying. That's why.
That's crazy. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people?
Huntress sighs, so you can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign.
It's all I ever was taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right.
Even through the mask, you can tell that the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack?
She offers you some simple jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good.
This is Felix jerky. I'll accept. It smells pretty good.
When on Murder Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right?
I'd love some.
After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask her the question.
Have you ever been in a relationship before? Damn.
Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Belton.
Belton does not play around.
Hunch takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Belton.
Ah, thank you. I try.
Ugh.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once. That doesn't count, does it?
You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind the huntress's mask.
Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down and picking it up.
Please don't be another head.
It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on this beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with her hair clip, or with the hair clip. Sometimes she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning?
What do you think?
I think you should show her a thing or two, Ben.
Should we show her a thing or two about advanced level humaning?
Yeah.
You silly goose.
You chuckle
No
for
freaking
reaching
way, I
out,
just said
reaching for the bag of jerky. You take a barrette, or wait, you take the barrette off and collect a lock of the huntress's hair, clipping it back into an alternative swoop, or an attractive swoop.
Much better.
Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about the human trinkets. She touches the hair clip with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the breach, clipboards in hand. They're waving in the air above their heads.
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
And attend every event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted for the after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick? No, no time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled after what comes after the flirting.
Go, 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 go!
Damn, bro. That's crazy. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement.
We're not gonna blame anyone in particular.
But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule, you know.
That means we're behind on time for evening activities.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that the only person who gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. Oh, oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some of the pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
I get it.
What?
Oh, because he was like crushed to death, I think.
Oh. Ha, funny. I don't remember the war.
Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once?
Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody ever named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so...
Malton! Who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name.
Please pick somebody quickly so that this tramplification doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Wraith. I choose you, Wraith!
Whoa, whoa. The entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya?
I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is.
You literally literally carrying on a skull and a spine as your little prop, bro.
As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into the hollow, dark eye sockets.
If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death, and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, he kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before he crushed a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they'd nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes, you do! Screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of their problems. Eliminate the witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do. No! The young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty, as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty, as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty, as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid, fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty, as he started the machine, staring at the boss in its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty, as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in farther, piercing the skin. Empty, as he squeezed and pulled. Empty, as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled.
Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of the skull.
It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad.
An awkward silence falls upon the room. That is outside. Until.
Let's ask about the story.
Yes, that sounds really personal.
The poor young man! I wonder what happened to him. Oh yeah. We may never know. Well, wherever he is, I hope he's okay.
No! My VPN just ran out of time. Anyways, I can't tell, but I think Wraith just smiled. Sorry, it's just weird to see him do that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean, slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice.
It is nice. So nice that we'll have to find out what happens in the next episode. That's right, I got you again. You fell for it. I can't believe it. You were so wrapped up in that story that you fell for the old trick again. Well, catch you in the next episode for more intense dating action. Who will we end up with? I don't know. But you might if you watch the next episode.
Or the one after that.
Or the one after that. Or the one after that.
Or the one after that, yep.
I need to work on my outros. End video!